Samyak Shambhodaya Teyata Om Begaje Begaje Maha Begaje Rajaya Samugate Swaha. As you know, in this kind of meditation, we are not trying to get somewhere. We just rest in our original state, in our original being. Consciously rest in our being. To consciously root ourselves in our natural state, in a natural being. It's our true power and peace there. And let us confirm this inside by ourselves. So you don't have to rely on any secondary opinion, any mind also opinion. You can confirm it in your own being, where the true power and peace is. So if you feel, you can close your eyes. Sometimes it's better to rest from objects by closing the eyes, but it's not a must. You do as you feel. So maybe we were very busy in the last couple of hours. So I'm asking you now to take this busyness from the head, like if I'm having this here in my hands. Take this busyness and put it aside, really. So hold this busyness, hold this going forward to the future. You can leave aside right now. And I know it's possible. But how do we do it? Do we do it by force, by suppression? No, not at all. It's somehow internal dedication or internal power not to follow the mind only. Not to navigate right now by the mind. We probably navigated by our mind for a long, long time. Very hardly. And now I'm asking you to rest from that. Now it is time for rest. So hold this complexity, leave aside. We will rest in simplicity of our being. Feel the breath, feel the aliveness. Not a special breath, not a special aliveness, but with this one which is here right now present. Don't imagine yourself that you have to breathe specially or to feel specially right now. Don't give yourself into these thoughts. Rest from them. Rest from any attempt to manage this situation, to control this situation, including the breath. Do nothing at all. So, by this I mean rest. This is rest for me. Not controlling, not doing, not escaping, not grasping, not even special following. So, I wonder how it is in your head, how it is in your attitude. Do you feel that you have to go somewhere still, or you found yourself already in a place of little rest? Maybe you feel like you are tired, you are falling asleep right now. But be present with what the body is doing. Feel this organism. Feel this aliveness of this body also. Like you contain in yourself also this body right now and its biological movement, which is a breath, feeling sensation, senses, and even the mind, the movement of the mind. Notice the movement of the mind, but don't follow it in particular. Don't follow anything at all particular. Be completely open. And this openness, it's not fixing on one object. I'm asking you not to fix on any object right now. Do not fix yourself on sensations, on emotions, on thoughts, on pictures, on past, and on the future. Rest in doing nothing. At first, it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. Usually at first, when I give this kind of guidance, people feel a little discomfort or they get bored because the mind wants to have a tool and wants to do something. But if you get what I mean, you will notice right now very powerful aliveness inside, presence. If you feel bored, it might be that you are in your mind right now. How does this openness feels right now? This not going anywhere, not to the future, nor to the past, nor to any of the object. Breathe in there. Taste this openness. Taste this freedom. Taste this freedom from the mind. Taste this nothingness. By nothingness now I mean nothing specific, not even a specific state right now. I don't want you to imagine any state right now. And notice in this openness, it's quite possible that your mind is moving at the moment, that the thoughts are present right now, that the movement of thoughts is happening right now. And there is really nothing strange about it, because it's automatic. So do not struggle with this, do not suppress this. Be present, be first, before those thoughts, consciously before. And your conscious power, which is your own being, which is your own openness right now. And now notice that this openness is quite present and aware. How do I know it is present and aware? Because this moment, this expression of the moment is happening. In where? Ask yourself right now. Where this moment is happening? From where it is enlightened? From where it is aware? From where are you aware? Are you aware right now as a person? Please check this. You might answer, yes, I'm aware as a person, by interpretation of what you are saying and reaction in my body. But I don't mean this at all. Notice that you are also aware of this movement, of your own interpretation and reaction. And by that I mean, don't look only at your interpretations and movements. Because you are listening right now, in this very moment, not only personally. There is aware presence, which is not only personal. And check if it's true what I'm trying to point. How to check this? Simply, if you are aware of any personal reaction, which might be even very subtle as your own perception, it means there is awareness to it. It means this perception is a happening inside of a greater space of awareness. And this is not a belief, what I'm trying to point. This is not something I know and you don't. It is in my hand and not in yours. It is exactly same in me and in you. And why do I point to it? Why is it so important? Why is it important for me? Well, you can check. Because if you check the attributes, in brackets, attributes of this aware space, which is not personal, you will understand something profound about yourself. You will understand that even when you are present in this body, there is something more about you, and you have direct access to it by being it. Before you came this body, you are. During you are this body, you are. After this body is gone, something is. 2 days ago, when I was walking, on the trees there was no leaves. There were only branches, but there was no leaves. And I'm walking today, and I see flowers. I see flowers. There was no flowers 2 days ago. Today they are. And in a couple of days they will be gone. From where did this flower came? Notice that there is a space for things to unfold, for things to come and go. And same with our bodies, same with our mind, same with our sensations. Do you think this space for our body to appear was present before you were born or not? And do you think this space will disappear after this body will die. Probably this body will die, but the space will stay. And why it is crucial for you also? Why am I pointing to this? Why is it crucial also for you? Because in this very moment, when you let go of your personal thinking and when you won't be completely absorbed by this, when you won't be completely absorbed by your emotions, your states, you might recognize inside of yourself that deep down in the bottom of yourself, you are this space. And I'm not saying this for you to believe me. I want you to confirm this in your being right now. So even your confirmation, agreement or disagreement will be a happening in this space, our space. So you might notice movement of your agreement or disagreement right now, happening in the awareness space right now. So you are confirming this not only by this movement of your thoughts and sensations, but you are confirming this by awareness itself. And maybe there is a company of thought at the moment, but this accompaniment, music of thoughts, is less important than the awareness recognizing itself. Notice this. We are so much afraid of circumstances often. We are so much afraid of death. We are afraid of sickness. It's unavoidable, unescapable for us. It's true. It is happening actually. This change is happening. Coming and going is happening every day. Somebody is born and somebody dies. But you will fear nothing, or you will fear less when you root yourself in your true beingness, awareness itself. And not as a funny, fashionable concept of non-duality, enlightenment. Not at all. It couldn't be more direct than that. This recognition has no name and no tradition. It belongs to no tradition. It's for all of us. And now, in these challenging times, maybe there is more of us contemplating this at the moment. And this is actually very profound. So you are hearing me now, not only by your interpretation, not only by confirming and disagreement, not only by that. You hear me before you hear me. You know me before you can know me, because you are me and I'm you. And again, this is not a spiritual concept. It's the bottom of everything. I'm talking about it, but I'm now inviting you to feel this, to know it inside. And you will feel and know it the most when you will not listen to your own mind. Then reality will speak by itself. Having nothing to say. Because it's even before saying. Saying is interpretation. You are before saying anything at all. Sound came from silence. The word came from nothing. Contemplate nothing. Contemplate soundless, even while sounds are present. And this contemplation is happening right now in this very moment. It's not for tomorrow. And this contemplation doesn't have a purpose to take us in some special state, to some heavenly state. It's simpler than that. It's easier than that. It's closer than close. In many traditions it was pointed, please do not listen so much of reflection or of the shadow. Where is the origin of it? Where is the origin? Before it was born, the source. Before it was manifested, during it was manifested, and after this manifestation is gone. Where is it? By being still, you will recognize that this is here, and it was always, and it will ever be. So worry nothing. Just place your attention and your love and your interest, not in the shadow only, but in the source and the origin. Before the sound was born, before the word was born, before your parents were born, and yourself. I wonder what's happening inside of your being right now. Maybe you feel a little bit of excitement of disappointing. Leave even this and notice you are the source, even of the excitement right now, even of peace right now. Cloudiness, movement, anxiety, irritation, boredom, happiness, everything, absolutely everything. And very often the question comes after, but how do I keep it? It feels, because you guys often write to me in this moment, but how do I keep it? It is so easy now, but how do I keep it? Don't ask me. See how you are keeping it at the moment. Are you a keeper of it? When you are trying to be a keeper, it's gone, no? You are keeping it by not keeping it, but also by not going into anything in particular, by not following only the shadow, by resting in your origin. So check right now if there is a problem of the movement in your origin, in your source. Look, I'm speaking right now, but I'm staying as the source. My body is moving. Your body might move as well. The thought might be present as well. The functioning of the body-mind is functioning. Everything works somehow. Only one thing. You are not following the shadow so much by believing it's about you. You are the source. Everything springs from the source, even your personality. So don't grasp this personally only, and don't follow only your personal thoughts. It gives you suffering. It leads to suffering, anxiety, worry, expectation, fear, problems. Rest in your origin. And I know you know how. And I want to point this right now to you, to check how you are keeping this, how you are aware of being aware. Because this will be necessary after this meeting will finish. And I want you to practice this. I want you to check this today, tomorrow, and day after. And if you feel like, you can write me after and share how does it feel for you. I'm really curious, because for me, there is like, if you have desire for me to speak this way, and if it does something for you inside, then I'm really open to talk this way to you. But I have to have the feedback if it's working for you. If it touches you inside. This is very important. And if you follow these pointings, it's not only that you will recognize your true nature, but most of your psychological suffering will also end. You will recognize a true power inside, which is not personal. This is the most beautiful thing ever. No matter what is happening, in easy times and also in challenging times. This is the biggest victory. Transcendence of your own mind, of your projections, imaginations. By not suppressing them or coming to some special place with them, reaching some place, but by understanding, which is not only intellectual, which is prior to intellectual, which is not a doing, it's a resting from managing, controlling, and doing. And I know you know what I mean, many of you. I know that your heart knows this, many of you. Some of you may feel even they don't, but very soon they will the same. Exactly same. Look, I'm not taking us for a trip somewhere here. I want you to recognize that the trip, the meditation, this guided meditation, is a pointing towards your origin. And it's not a travel from one point to the other. It's recognizing that all travels are projections of your mind. And you simply are. But even saying you are is a little bit too much. So I say nothing about it. Just look from where the manifestation is manifested. Now, from where is it enlightened? Do you have to go somewhere to know it? Do you have to move your head to know it? No, because it will be another sensation, another thought, emotion, movement. And I'm asking about origin of all movements. You don't have to go anywhere. It is here. But now the mind sometimes is very clever and very fast. It's excited in this moment because it also somehow is affected by this profundity. And it says, yes, but what next? Let's leave it. I want you to rest while this is present also. Because you could listen to this mind now. And I want you to rest. And do not escape. Do not run away. Do not follow your mind now. Mind might say, but this is boring. Okay, so be bored. Experience the boredom. Do nothing. Yes. This is you. Before you. Before your body. During your body. After your body. Before your personality. During some traces of personality. And after it is gone completely. This is you. And this is not a concept. Because right now you are listening me from there. So you are that. Right now. You are that yesterday. And if you are, you can also check if you are it tomorrow. So notice that those states are constantly changing. But for you there is no yesterday, not even today or tomorrow. This is for the manifest world, which is part of you, but a temporary part of you, changing part of you. But this is not everything about you. There is timelessness about you, which is not a concept. Fall in love in this timelessness. and you will be eternally happy. Fall in love in timelessness, and you will be in peace, no matter what is happening outside, no matter what circumstances are. Fall in love in your origin. I have a feeling that these pointings are reaching somewhere in you, resonating, and I'm happy for that. It's very touching. It's very beautiful. I'm very happy to see all of you. So what can we do to keep our sweetness, our sweet conscious space, our sweet awareness? So what can we do to prolong this sweetness to the next moment? It was very nice to sit with all of you. I will slowly say goodbye, but the reminder is to stay in your sweetness, as the sweetness itself, as this underneath sweetness of our selves. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vajaje Guru Vaidurya Pravarajaya Tathatayarte Samyak Shambhodayate Yata Om Begaje 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 Rajaya Samugate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vajaje Guru Vaidurya Pravarajaya Tathagatayarte Samyak Shambhodayate Yata Om Begaje Begaje Mahabegaje Begaje Rajaya Samugate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vajaje Guru Vaidurya Pravarajaya Tathagatayarte Samyak Shambhodayate Yata Om Begaje Begaje Mahabegaje Begaje Rajaya Samugate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Samugate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vajraye Guru Vaidurya Pravarajaya Tathagatayarte Samyak Shambhudayate Yatha. Om Begaje Begaje Maha Begaje Begaje Rajaya Samugate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vajraye Guru Vaidurya Pravarajaya Tathagatayarte Samyak Shambhudayate Yatha. Om Begaje Begaje Maha Begaje Begaje Rajaya Samugate Swaha.